Well, dirty mutters, Kagari. G'day, mate.
How are you, Reuben? Good to see you.
Mate, the weather's not being that friendly for us today, is it?
Not at all.
Bugger. Oh, there it goes.
That's it.
Anyway, we'll get that in a minute. Mate, you've come out and met us here because this is a bit of a nasty crossing sometimes, but we don't even know where we're going. Where actually are we going?
We're heading into Orchid Beach.
Yep.
A good mate of mine's got a shed there.
Yep.
Just, yeah, for you to have a sleep in and shower and toilet, mate.
Oh, it's going to be amazing. Like the weather against us last night, we got a wet ass and all the rest of the stuff, so looking forward to a hot shower and maybe a toilet. Anyway,
Rightio.
Let's crack on, eh?
Cheers, mate.
Oh.
See you later.
Look at that, thank you. Saturation in the middle of the night from the storms and the wind that was nearly 70 kilometres an hour. We've come here to recoup and before we go out on a mad adventure, hopefully find a creek to throw some crab pots in and chase some flathead. But how good is this to be able to, you know, rent a shed here at Orchid Beach to be able to get out of the wind if you have to. So guys, you don't actually have to camp here at Fraser Island. There are plenty of places to rent, okay? So if you don't have all the gear and you've just got a four-wheel drive and you want to come and check it out, make sure you look up all that real estate stuff. Get yourself an Airbnb and actually really enjoy it. Like, this is just a magic spot, and what a drive in.
Oh, it was beautiful, wasn't it? So,
yeah.
But I'll tell you what, we've earned a hot shower after last night, haven't we? So,
nearly got blown off the bloody sand dune, I did.
Go and dry a bit of gear out and get in there and have a shower. And
Busta's already fucked off because he has had to shit that bad. He's in there pushing one out right now. But look, how good's that? There's a proper toilet, hot shower. There's even a big TV here. We can put on the footy.
Yep.
Oh, man.
Just recharge. Just
Absolutely.
recharge for a night.
Anyway, talking about that, I'm going to see if Busta's off the shitter.
outdoors should never be carried on the hat. It's very dangerous.
Bale keeps on, I keep on going like this and the bale just keeps on going like that on me.
Did it snap?
Yeah.
G'day, I'm Busta Kirby. Reuben's in the shower at the moment, so I've been asked to stand in and close off day 3 with Andrew here. We've had an absolutely awesome night. As you say, I'm a character actor, so I've got into Reuben. I'm possessing Reuben, so I'm the same height and all that sort of stuff. Little bit too tall. Probably a little bit tall for Rubes, but yeah, no, we're off the Driftwood Tavern tonight, have a feed up at Orchid Beach, and we can't wait. Day 3's been an absolute cracker.
It has, mate. Brilliant.
Yeah, it's been great fun. That's breakfast on day 4, cooked up. Aidan here's cooked up a feed of, what he cooked?
I've cooked bacon, eggs, spam, woolly beef,
Eggs.
Testicles, bum nuts.
bum nuts.
What's the salami called?
Wurst. Cooked some wurst as well, and Busta's cooked this. So let's try this.
What do you reckon?
Yeah, it's good.
Good? What do you reckon?
Good.
Shane, can I just bring you in, mate?
Yeah, mate.
So I grew up in northern New South Wales. There's a lot of Italians, and they make salami.
Yep.
And the South Africans make boerewors. I think I got that right. Everyone's telling me. What's this?
It's a bit of beef, lamb, pork, all mixed together.
And it's called wurst.
Wurst.
And it's like it's a bit softer than salami.
Yes, correct.
Okay, so where's it from? What's the origins of that?
That'd be German.
German. Yeah, righto. So it's a bit of a German sausage.
Yes.
Yeah, beautiful.
Yep.
All right. Well, I'd never heard of it. Everyone's calling it wurst. And I thought like Reuben was calling it wurst. I'm like, it must be like a nickname for salami.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was. I'm not very cultured. But yeah, no.
Now you've got a new name for your old fella down here, mate.
Wurst.
What are you doing, Wurst?
Hold me, wurst. Now, Hannah's here. She's going to try a bit of me because Reuben makes some pretty mean baked beans, but it's I've been told by like one of the generations of dolphins that it's better than his. So we've got another one here.
No, this is delicious. This is just different. Mine's very English.
Yeah.
Thank you.
There you go. Get that in you.
Well,
I guarantee to make a willy wagtail fight an emu this shit. It's fucking good.
So, what we're doing now is I have been elected, seeing that I'm the apprentice, to adjust Busta's doors on his car because he's so tall and is just banging his head on it. But the funny thing is, he had not even banged his head on it once till I said something, and he's banged his head on it like at least 5 times now. It's hilarious. So I got to adjust it for him now. So let's get into that. No one here. I'll try 13 maybe. Oh, sweet, it's 13. There you go. So, I'm just adjusting these struts. So with these DMW canopies, they've got these strut adjusters, so they make it really nice and easy for me to adjust them. Ooh.
Righto, what do you want me to do, mate? Before we
Hold this door up, if that's
Righto.
okay.
Yep.
Thanks for the moral support, Buster.
Well, this was your idea. And I'd never hit my head until you asked me if I hit my head. Did you tell them that?
Yeah, I did.
So I'd never hit my head. Not once. And on Wednesday he goes, you ever hit your head? That door's low. I said, no, I've never hit my head. And then went, doonch. And now I've done it 3 or 4 times. You got it? So is this part of your, at work at DMW, when you actually turn up and you're not just on holidays all the time? Is this part of your day-to-day stuff, doing this sort of stuff?
No, this is tray-based stuff. I'm in the mechanical area.
So what's your apprenticeship you're doing?
Light vehicle mechanic.
What is this, sorry, mate?
Light vehicle mechanic.
So a bit of diesel, bit of petrol, like a bit of both?
Yeah, a bit of both.
Okay, and what year are you now?
I'm second year now.
And do you recommend it to any young blokes getting out there and doing it?
Yes. So it's as simple as that, and Buster's not going to have any more problems hitting his head on the corner here.
I've got plenty of problems, but now I don't have that.
Righto, who's mucked with me, you?
What's happening there, big fella?
Oh, I think I know what it is, but yeah, it's making a hell of a racket for some reason.
Yeah, have you got any oil? That thing is ticking.
I don't know, I can barely hear you though, I know that.
Yeah, it's making a fair... Reuben, can you hear that ticker noise there? I can hear something for sure.
No, I've just got fucking a teenage kid in my car laughing his ass off, so there's something going on.
Yeah, my car got knocked into two-wheel drive before and I nearly got bogged.
Yeah.
Well, I used my power and influence to influence 2 young blokes, and I think we might be even now.
Okay, so this thing is just giggling here. I can just imagine what you've done. What's going on, Andrew?
Mate, it's got to be zip ties for sure, I'm telling you.
It's got to be about 25 to 30 zip ties all across your tail shaft and up into your CV joints, actually.
My word, it's a very soothing noise, I'll tell you that much.
Is there anyone else that's involved in these shenanigans?
The little fella sitting right beside you, mate, might know a lot about it, I reckon.
Righto, can you handle driving up a bit further there, mate, before we have a look?
Most definitely, mate.
Bloody clowns.
So what's that, Buster? 1-1?
Yeah, but I reckon we just call it a draw.
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
You're right up there, Aidan. How you feeling, mate? I could hear you giggling.
You know what the funniest thing is? We used his zip ties. Yeah, like I broke immediately.
Fucking young blokes, they just can't keep a stitch up, eh?
I couldn't help myself, I just couldn't hold back the laughter.
You got a lot to learn, Kimasabi, you got a lot to learn.
Hey Andrew, you know what the funniest thing about this is?
What's that, mate?
We used your zip ties.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, I can hear it ticking.
So you're basically saying I funded my own prank?
It was funny because he wanted to do Hannah's car and like, he goes, no, she's too nice, we can't do it to her. So, had a couple of boys down on the beach looking for something to do, and the old dog that I am, I went, why don't you get about 25 zip ties and put on every part that spins on your truck?
Well, they nailed it, I'll tell you that much. It was rattling. When I took off, you see everyone just look at me?
Yeah, I guess so. Because I knew what was coming, and these 2 young fellas just told their old man straight away, like, if you're going to do a stitch up, you just don't tell no one. And as soon as they got near their dad's like, guess what we did? I'm like, bloody hell, they got you. But mate, it was making a noise.
Oh, you could hear it through the UHF, couldn't you?
Yeah, they put it on your CV joints too, didn't they?
Yeah.
See, that's funny.
Oh, no, it was good. No, good stitch up. So we're even now.
Bit of fun, mate.
So,
Bit of fun.
yeah, no, we're all even now.
So
So,
the car was in two-wheel drive, and I don't know. I still might have done that myself yet, but we don't even know. So.
you still got to get back yet. So,
yeah,
no, I didn't do that.
I've got to go to sleep
nothing.
yet. That's the only thing I'm worried about.
So,
Nah, it's been unreal here.
No, all good. No, we're even now. So we'll see. Let's go and do something to Reuben's car.
Yeah, fuck that. He's got bodies in the bush, that bloke.
All right, so we've got up to the rocks here, boys, and these pair of young clowns have actually zip-tied the hell out of my car. So she's been rattling like a bugger, but yeah, we got them under there cutting them all off. So yeah, get in there and have a look at these little buggers.
All wet now.
Well, that's you and Buster teaming up, mate. So Buster and I are even now, so we're going to call it a draw.
Holy shit, Buster. How, like, the cyclone's brought a whole heap of sand in here.
Yeah, just been washing over the top.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool to be here, Rubes. I've never been up this high on the island before. And to be at Ngkala Rocks, you've seen so much of it on YouTube and different TV shows and documentaries and stuff like that. And to walk it through, like, obviously you can see the tyre tracks where people have come through in the past. And it was something I was really looking forward to, and I was nervous as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like one of those places, isn't it? It's like Bathurst. It's like this is Ngkala Rocks, Fraser Island, where if you're driving four-wheel drives, this is where you want to come.
Exactly.
Test
And this
yourself.
has usually got water in it. Okay, and
Yep.
the waves are usually like
So it's a bit deeper.
pushing water right up in that section up there.
Yep.
But this is phenomenal. Like, it's full of sand. There's a sand blow I'm looking at over here,
Yeah.
and wow. Yeah, and then up there, all right, like that's where usually the exit is, where it's
Yeah.
pretty boggy.
That was the bit I was worried about the most, is where you come through. I thought, cool, get through here, get through that bottom section, but it was that, I just had a bit of, I didn't know how the Colorado was going to go getting up through that soft stuff.
Yeah, look, it's
'Cause
all
it's quite-
it all comes back down to tyre pressures. You're not towing anything. You just
Yeah.
if you got your tyre pressures fairly low, you should be able to just idle through there.
And it's
look,
quite a climb, but isn't it? It goes a bit
yeah, it gets
long way.
steeper at the end.
Yep.
But in this weather with a bit of rain, it's compacted. It would have been so easy to drive.
Yeah.
Look at this sand. Just
Yeah, look at that there. It looks crazy.
wow. It's just
And normally
pouring
there's
down.
people that haven't seen the Ngkala Rocks, like there's normally hundreds of people on either side just hanging for you to get bogged.
Yeah,
And that's what I was
absolutely.
not looking forward to, is that part.
This is just a beach.
So this is normal. Let's explain that, mate. So this is normally
Well, that's not as beachy as that.
Okay.
Usually.
it's normally washing in, and
Yeah.
so
Like,
high tide, can you pass?
yeah.
You can. Okay.
Like yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, high tide. That back there's like very very close. You
Yeah,
wouldn't
okay.
really come up here on high
I
tide.
try and avoid that.
Okay. High tide would sort of. That's how the water does get in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, but people have come through here on high tide. I know people have done that.
Yeah.
But this is like that's phenomenal.
And is it one way, mate? You got to come back this way too.
Yeah,
So you just got to time it.
yeah. So
Yeah.
this is where you get all those traffic jams because people are getting bogged on the other side.
Yeah,
people
they're
are trying
lined
to
up
come
a
through
mile.
here.
Yeah.
Everyone's blowing up.
Yeah. Trying to get through, and these dickheads are trying to film. They're just trying to go fishing. Yeah.
Exactly. But like, I don't know. Are they going to reopen it? I hope they do.
Well, they got it
because
because it's sort of isolated. There's like there's a lighthouse up there,
Yeah.
so that's got to be maintained. They've got to
well,
get up to
Sandy
it. So.
Cape is absolutely fabulous place. I reckon it's
Yeah.
the best place to camp on the island.
I just really hope, Reuben, that they're not going to use this as an excuse to shut that top half of the island down to keep people out of there.
Yeah, well,
because I think
it's-
we've got to explore this country more and more, and you've got to respect it. And it's the only word for it is the dickheads that are ruining it for people like us that we take our rubbish everywhere we go. We
Exactly.
do all the right things, and you got this 5% of people that are just absolute knobs that leave their rubbish. They drive like dickheads. They just don't do the right thing. They're ruining it for blokes like me. Like, I'm getting into this stuff.
Yeah.
You've been doing it for years, but it's
But and you're not going to get to drive up there if
No,
they,
unfortunately,
if
I don't
they
think
have
so.
this closed.
no, I don't think so.
Which
No.
is such a shame. And look, it is passable. I don't
you
understand
get
why
through
they've
it,
closed
yeah.
it. I think it must be political, and my guess is they're never going to reopen it.
That's horrible. Yeah, I'd love to bring my missus and kids and go right through and get up there and do a bit of fishing for some trevally and stuff in that calmer water up there. That'd be a lot of fun. But But all we can do, it is what it is, mate. I've had an absolute ball. Thanks, mate. I really appreciate it. I haven't mentioned to you over the weekend. I've had an absolute ball coming up here and just doing this.
But you can make it as hectic as you want, or you can make it as casual as you want, and that's the whole thing. You know, we've done a bit of both. We've done a bit of beach camping, and then we've finished the camping trip off in a shed up here, which has made it very, very comfortable.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I mean, yeah, look, so guys, just get out here and have a crack. Hopefully they reopen this. Hopefully you can explore the whole island. But anyway, we might as well make our way back. The wind is absolutely phenomenal here. The weather has turned bad. So like the old mid-strength ad, it's got to stay just a little bit longer. Busta's got himself caught just on the tow bar, on the coffee rock here. So we're just going to get Hannah's little Jimny. We've got the DMW recovery bag and the snatch strap. We're just going to pop him back off.
Hey Dad, am I just squishing this through there and then putting the pin through it?
Yep. Righto. Busta, you got a copy?
Yeah, mate.
Hannah, you got a copy?
Yeah.
Righto, just sneak forward, please. Hannah, just back up a smidgen. Woot. Righto, Busta, you're in reverse.
Yeah, mate.
Righto, Hannah, just give him a quick tug. So take off from there. Woo, 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 Hannah, woo, 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 woo. That's it. Busta can now reverse down, all controlled. I'll get hold of the snatch strap, pull it out of the way. Very, very good. Busta, come back, mate. That's it. Keep coming back, keep coming back. Can you just stop there, please, Busta? Can you put her in park? I'm going to disconnect you. Righto. What we're going to do, now while you pack this up, Hannah, what I'm going to do, Busta, mate, just go back, please. That's it, go back, go back. Bit of left hand down, mate. More left hand down, more left hand down. Yep, 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 stop. You got it in low range forward drive? Righto, now come to me slowly, right hand down. That's it, I'm going to get your front right hand wheel up on here. Yeah, give it a bump. That's it, mate. Good. Now left hand down a bit, left hand down. Just control, just control. Now you're going to drop into a hole. Yep, just slow it down, slow it down. That's it, that's it, that's it, that's it. Very good, very good. So there you go. It was just simple as the tow bar got caught up. We just pulled him back out, realigned him, got up the coffee rock a bit, and happy days. So that's what happens when you're beach driving. Sometimes you've got to tackle the sand, and then you've got to tackle obstacles like this. And if you've got a low slung car, okay, with the tow ball hanging out, that's what actually happens. It's not a big deal. Quick little tug off with the snatch strap, with the little Jimny, and redirected him. Happy days. Righto, mate, I'll show you what to do with these shocks.
Yeah, she's a bit bouncy in the front still. The back's good, because we tightened them up yesterday, but the front's a bit still.
Oh, no, so you got high and low speed here on your remote res.
Yep.
So you got these here, these clickers.
Yep.
So we'll wind them in. Get them a bit stiffer. I reckon 3 or 4 clicks each. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll drive back and we'll see how that goes, mate.
Righto, beauty.
Too easy.
Thanks, mate.
Righto. I need you to follow my instructions. So it's not the greatest line for a Jimny, especially a long one like Hannah's full of weight. It has just absolutely got no traction. It's fully articulated. There's dug a hole at the back. Sand has, come out on the coffee rock. So Busta's just got through. We got him able to take a different line, but Hannah's just hasn't got the wheelbase and the width. So using Busta's car as an anchor. So I'm going to operate the winch for Hannah. I'm just going to let her know. You ready to go, Hannah?
Yep.
Drive forward, darling. Not hard, so ride the brake. Don't rev it. Let the winch do the work. That's it. That's it. That's it. I'll winch you through. Right hand down. Stop. I said stop. Righto, come forward. Stop. Come. And how good are these Eco X handhelds to make these jobs so much easier? If you haven't checked them out, make sure you jump on their website. They've got all different types. They've got some really good gear, not just the pump and stereos we put in our canopies. I really rate them. Well, Curb, this is not what we had planned.
No.
The weather has been fighting us since we've been here in Kagari. But anyway, the last night we're going to have a cook up of the leftover meat, eggs. I think there's some mashed potato and I think there's some special pasta that Shane's putting together. That's if his fucking phone doesn't ring. But anyway, I'm just about to get a bit of lube and put on my pan, mate. Because
fair enough.
what you've got sorted there requires some lube by the looks.
So I just got some fat snags, mate. Cooking some fat snags. What's your preference, bud? Short or short?
Short and thick.
Sorry. Thin or fat sausages?
Well, you know,
There's no right answer here.
short and thin, you know, that's fine. I'm pretty used to that. I don't know what it's like to have a thick sausage, but, but I think they're a little bit harder to eat.
You went to a private school. You're definitely going to know what it's like to cop a thick sausage.
No, I didn't go to a private school.
Didn't you?
No.
You can't even tell.
Oh, he's on fire tonight, folks.
I've had a couple of rums and I get a little bit excited with cameras. I am sorry about that, but mate, thank you on behalf of me and the flogs and everything else is just accepting me into your family and you know trusting me around your kids and things like that. Like, I really appreciate it, mate. I love your friendship and I appreciate your friendship and doing this stuff's awesome.
No, you're very welcome, mate. The police check was pretty sketchy, but we've accepted it. Fucking hell.
So, mate, at this point, if you're ever bored through the week, I've got a podcast called Two Flogs Podcast. I'm the co-host of that with my co-host Gibbo. He's the funny one, so you need to come and listen to our podcast.
Oh. No worries. Cheers to you.
But I do
too.
appreciate that, and I do mean it. You built me this magnificent vehicle behind me here. This is my Colorado. It's my wife's Colorado actually, and she's obsessed with it. She absolutely loves it, and we're doing more stuff on the weekends with it with the kids. And I've never been a wheeler, as you like to.
Oh,
I
wouldn't call it wheeling. It's just that's what people in the cool kids apparently call it.
It's a pretty shit word.
I would call it four-wheel driving.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, the wheeling thing's a bit new to me. I don't really get that. I've got to do a little bit of a pit change here. But yeah, it's something that I'm appreciative, mate, and my family are.
You're gonna have to work on that, mate.
What's that?
If we're going to Bathurst, you're gonna have to get way quicker.
So let's talk about Bathurst. So I rang you Bathurst Sunday, about halfway through the race, and I said, how good would a family trip to Bathurst be with me, my wife Ange, my two kids, your missus Casey and your two kids? Let's just go down for a nice, quiet weekend at Bathurst, wear a big floppy hat, don't tell anyone we're going, and just have a nice family weekend.
Yeah.
You ring me back in about 2 hours' time and you go, we're going down with Shell, we're staying at the top of the hill with 100 drunk Shell fans, and it's going to be great. We're going to be doing this and doing this and doing that. I'm like, oh, how good is this going to be? I'm a Holden fan, right? Going to wear a Holden shirt and sit in the Shell camp. So,
Yeah.
What could go wrong?
Well, I just think that's going to add to the flavour of it.
Flavour, blokes are trying to kill me.
No, you got to thank Andrew for that.
Yeah,
I'm such a lovely fella. I went and saw my mate Andrew and said, I'm going down to Bathurst. Would you like to join me? And Andrew goes,
I'll do one better.
I can do one better, all right.
Yeah.
He goes, the family, my old man was an organiser of it at one stage, that whole Shell corner, and got us a pass, I suppose, into there.
Yeah,
You could never ever get in there. So
yeah. No, I'm really appreciative of it.
you're out of shot.
I'm going to need a
Plan.
spatula. If someone could grab a spatula, please.
That's poor man's dead.
It's probably the 5th time we've asked for it. Spatula, please.
You know what a spatula is? It's a little flat thing that you flip shit with. Preferably plastic so it doesn't hurt the Teflon.
And if you have noticed, we've had to send Aidan away while we do the cooking scene because he gets a little bit excited culturally.
Yeah.
He's got the best laugh I've ever heard on a little human. That sometimes just makes 6 grown men want to strangle him.
Exactly. I don't know. Shane comes a close second.
Yeah. Thank you, mate. So Shane on the phone.
Yeah.
Bring Shane in. We're gonna have to talk.
Yeah, come in, Shane. Come in, mate.
Right,
Come
Bring
in.
the phone with you.
There's your man. So
Look at this mad unit, folks.
Cheers, everyone.
I swear I only have one, eh?
yeah. Naturally aspirated Shane, as we like to call him. Mate, can you tell us a little yarn here? I had my slug in your hand today.
Yes.
For people who don't fish at home, they won't know what a slug is. So it's basically just a big silver lure that we use to catch swallowtail, or you Queenslanders call them dart, and which is wrong. And you're a Ford fan, so like,
Can't wait to Bathurst.
mate, yeah, there's 100 of you, so I can't wait. I'm going to Origin next week wearing a blue shirt at Lang Park, so that's going to be fun. Mate, tell us what happened with my lure this afternoon.
Well, we're on the way back from the Orchid Beach pub, and my son was driving, and it decided to leave the rod.
Yeah, your slug got
Your slug got,
uncontained.
So
and I was lucky enough to have the window down, and I caught your slug in my hand, mate.
the best thing. And you've driven home with a lure
Yeah,
in
mate.
your hand the whole way home from the
The
pub.
whole way.
Like this. It kept on rocking backwards and forwards.
mate.
It took some hanging on to, apparently.
That's very
I
fun.
got hang on to Busta's rod.
Now, today, Andrew, I was going up Indian Headland in my beautiful car behind me, and all of a sudden, the back end just buried, and I had no go, and I went, "Oh, what's happened here?" I looked down, and I'm in two-wheel drive. And the first thing when I realised I was in two-wheel drive, the radio pops on, and because you're behind me, you go, "Are you all right, Buster?" And I went, "Bastard." He's got in my car and he switched it to two-wheel drive without me knowing, and I was going to get bogged on the easiest hill in Fraser, and I could have possibly have to be pulled out by a Ford Ranger, and I went, "Like hell, big boy, fix this!" And I'm like, got it back into four-wheel drive because one, there's no way in hell I was letting a Jimmy pull me out or a Ranger.
I would be happy to pull you
I
out.
know. What was
The head man of the Rangerettes we got here.
Yeah. So Andrew, we all went for a fish and stuff like that. It was a bit unsuccessful, and we're sitting there, and I stayed back and had a bit of lunch and looked after the crew and stuff like that. And you guys all went around the headland, and I went, I wonder if it was Andrew that touched me car. The best tip I can give you, if anyone's ever stitched you up, and if they're all in the cars, say there's like 6 or 8 cars in the convoy, and they all disappear, the one that's locked is the one that stitched your car up. So I've walked up to Reuben's and went, "Sweet, Shane's, sweet, keys in it. The Jiminy, sweet, all unlocked. The Navara," I went, "Bastard." Guilty.
He's a man.
So, I nailed you straight up. So, the best part about the stitch up that you would have saw earlier was they were his own zip ties. And there was about 25 of them. Aidan slipped up underneath the car and put zip ties everywhere, and the thing sounded like a British tractor going up the
Rear
beach.
tail shaft, front tail shaft, and the 2 front CV.
They were just zip ties everywhere. Just zip ties everywhere. Mate, talk us through this here. What have you done? Tell us how
Running
you...
out of water.
Oh, for
That's the biggest. Well, it only holds a litre, but we need some more. But
Well, what's this here?
Right, that's
You
easy.
had fresh stuff there all the time. Why would you leave your bong water up there?
Oh, well, you never know when you need it. It's we just like to call it my medicine. It might have something to do with Andrew, I think. So there you go.
So you were successful on the beach with the shovel.
Oh, yes. So, yeah. I'll give you some advice. When you get a car built, right, and they put a brand new shovel on the back of it, just go out and just jam it in some mud for the first couple of days, because my mates have been hammering me about that clean shovel the whole time. So, yeah, I had to bury a couple of bodies. How do you explain what I buried? I had to bury some stuff.
Well, that was on the way over here, but I'm talking about on the special beach over there, where there was some stuff buried that you had to dig up.
Yeah, they bury weed
Yeah.
over on the west coast of Fraser Island, which I thought was really odd.
And the rangers put a big sign there: "Beware buried weed." It's like, holy shit, Buster, we have hit the jackpot.
So I've driven in, and Reuben's worded me up and goes, "Have a look at this sign." He didn't tell me what it was. Have a look at this sign here. And I've gone, "Buried weed." And I went, "Right, I got a shovel," and off I go. So, Reuben, can you just explain what it is, actually, for people who do come up here and we need to be safe? And
So, on the west coast there, obviously the tides bring in a whole heap of seaweed, okay, and the tide makes holes, and then the weed fills in those holes, and then it puts a nice little bit of sand over the top. So when you're looking at it, you go to drive on it, you think it's all good, but then you sink into all those holes of seaweed. So Buster got all excited and confused and went digging potholes fucking everywhere. So please don't walk over there on the western side of the island. You may break an ankle.
it's got buried weed out here on the beach. I'm just going to go get some.
Well, there you go. He's going to go find the weed.
A few holes around. I was doing my community service.
Yes.
Might I add? No, I better not. Avoid that. So basically, mate, just a quick little cold store here because I don't know where you went for the last 5 minutes, but
room here for me.
yeah, there is. There's plenty of room.
Yeah, we just got to huddle up a bit.
Bit of slaw. We're ready to go. I think
So
we're just
I
waiting.
want to know, come over here,
Yeah,
Andrew.
so we're
Give us
waiting
look
for a
at
bit
this.
of Deb.
What is this?
This is Deb.
That
Well, it's
does
not
not-
Deb. It's
Well, it's dehydrated
so
potato.
can't believe it's not potato. Potato.
Hang on.
It doesn't,
No, it's not ready. It's not ready.
doesn't look like anything.
No, so you got to put some more hot water in there, and it will fluff
More
up.
hot water.
It'll fluff up like a potato.
So there's going to be like 3 litres of water in that bag. Yeah.
What? It tastes like potato.
It tastes like
3
potato.
litres of water.
Yeah.
It's like old Sizzler potato. Or
Yeah, KFC mashed
KFC.
potato.
Yeah, but I don't see any gravy in there.
Look, mate, I'm not a fan of it. As I said, Gibbo absolutely froths it. And other people out there, when we put it up a bit of a poll, a lot of the campers, full drivers,
sorry, mate.
and stuff like that, it's just a staple in their pantries
Okay.
when you're on the road. Because it's look how simple it is. Like put a bit of hot water in, fluff it up, and it's just sausages, quick feed,
That's amazing.
I
laughing.
thought you'd be all over this.
No, I've never been into dehydrated food.
And to be fair, he's having trouble. It's a high table. And it's a big bowl. So Reuben's just seeing this. He's like, what is that shit? It might be a little bit too moist, but hopefully the middle comes through. So Reuben, see if you can see the consistency there, mate. It just starts becoming mashed potato, basically.
Geez, you're used to beating shit, eh?
Yeah, mate.
Have a go at that. Holy dooly.
I grew up as my nana's favourite, as most of my cousins who watch this will attest to. So yeah, I used to make cakes and cream. You can't even tell by my build that I was my bedroom was a lot closer to the kitchen than most of my cousins at Nana's house. They just progressively get skinnier. And I was right near the kitchen, so I just naturally looked like this. So the Deb's ready, the slaw's ready, the meat's ready. You got it from Andrew's Butcher Shop.
Yeah, Andrews. So Brett, mate, we love your tucker up there. If you're ever in Toowoomba, go check out Andrew's, mates. They got a nice little cafe style thing there. You can order burgers, you can get Wagyu steaks, you can get whatever there, and you can buy all your meat and eggs and everything. So go to Andrew's, mates, in Toowoomba.
And I got all my stuff that I brought up with me. It was from Bray Park Butchery in Moolumbar, just outside of Moolumbar on the Nimbin Road, like straight through the Yukon and stuff. So drop in and see the boys there and the team. Just yellow out because Doey's a bit special. So just be careful. He's a little bloke that carries the milk crate to see over the counter. Yeah, Doey, he looks after us. So thanks very
mate,
much
I
to
feel
my
your
people,
pain,
Bray
pal.
Park. It's good that we're still supporting local butchers. And I hate that people go to the big chains and buy meat. Go and support your local butcher shop. You go to Andrews in Toowoomba. I go to my local guy at the Bray Park store. Bray Park Butcher Shop. I think that's the go. But, mate, from behalf of like me and just bring everyone else in here that's been on a trip. Yeah. So, mate, just on behalf of everyone here, you put all this together, you and your team and your producers and your cameramen and everyone back there at DMW that works for you and stuff, mate. It's been a great trip. You can't control
the weather.
what's above us.
We've been fighting a whole heap of bad weather.
Thankfully, we're under the awning that you put up, and we watched one poor producer took nearly half an hour to put it up by himself as we watched while it was raining.
That was hilarious.
Yeah, well, at the end of the day, we're the talent. He's getting paid. So, but no, mate, seriously, thank you very much. I've had an absolute ball, and can't wait to do it all again.
No worries at all, Buster. We have loved you being on the trip with us. You brought a whole heap of different flair to it, as you do with everything else. So, guys, if you haven't checked out what Buster does, jump on the Two Flogs podcast and give him a follow. Absolutely unbelievable stuff. They are hilarious. And, guys, if you've liked this episode that we've put together here, checking out Kagari, doing the beach camping and nearly getting our hair blown off, make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.